Hey, this is the Crypto Sane channel. I haven't done a video in a while, but I figured I would do a market update because it is a really good opportunity to buy cryptocurrencies now. Okay, so I've been kind of quiet and haven't saying much because a lot of the news, it just comes and goes one after another, right? And we're seeing Ethereum under $300, and this was once a $1,200 coin. Maybe 14 if I remember. It was 1400 during the intraday, but it did reach around that price, $1,200 to $1,400. And I'm gonna go over why this is down so much. But Bitcoin's still holding steady over 6,000. It did go over. It did go under 6,000 once, but ever since it made its rally over 8,200 or something like that recently, it is now back to the 6,000 area, but it has not broken down below. Okay, so what I want to show you here is the Google scam. I put Bitcoin scam, and I put the Google results here, and wanted to do the research on why Bitcoin is and the cryptocurrency market is down, and it has something to do with this. Bitcoin scam cost Finnish man $34 million. Apparently, he did some type of investment with people in Thailand, and got it. Okay, so how a Finnish millionaire lost $35 million worth of his Bitcoin in a gambling scam. So, just because, of course, if you gamble, right, there's a chance you could lose your money, but apparently he lost a lot of Bitcoins, and this news could have triggered the markets to go down, right? So we're looking at Ethereum under 300, but I think there was another one. So yeah, a couple of coins are still up today on the green. Stellar Lumens, which I highly recommend that if you don't have any, pick up some now. That's a good one. Let's see. Omise Go is down 10%. Because and like the Asian coins are down a lot. Even Dash is down $12. Wow, that's 12%. So any NEO is supposed to be the Chinese Ethereum, and it's down 10%. So when we say Go is looking like a really good value here. So what I want to show you is what happened to gold when they passed the first gold-backed ETF in the United States. So it's this ticker symbol is GLD, right? And I remember this ETF for a long time, and it's the Spider Gold Trust, right? And this was launched in late 2004, and I'm going to show you the chart here. What happened? This is late 2004 over here. Let me see if I could move it up a little bit so you'll see there you go. So you see the timeline here. This is like late 2004, 2005, and then as the ETF started getting introduced into the market, the metal prices started to rise, and it's been on a bullish trend until 2011, which was really scaring the heck out of everybody. And this is where gold peaked close to $1,900, and then it started to tank down to 103, which would be like 1,000 and change, right? So ever since then, gold has not moved down below that $1,000 mark, and it's been kind of zigzagging back and forth, and now we're at 1,100. Well, kind of like 1,200, right? So what's gonna happen? Well, before I even talk about the Bitcoin ETF, let me show you. This is a Bitcoin chart from last year. September was 4,500. I wonder if I could make it go. Yeah, here we go. Let's say here's where Bitcoin was in this December to early January of 2017. It was about $800, and it started to really climb up. This is more retail demand, individual investor demand, and it had its ups and downs. And then boom, it went up to $5,000, and it pulled back again. So it has a lot of volatility, right? So one of the things that we can look at here, this is the big increase where we did not expect, right? And why did it go from 3,000 to 19,000 in a matter of what, like 5 months, 4 or 5 months, right? So why did it do that, right? And that's because around this time here, right around here, the CBOE Bitcoin futures became a reality, right? It started trading. So that gave tremendous amount of hype where everybody started pouring into Bitcoin, and it's got run up to 19,000, and now we're down to 6,000 and change, and we'll see here, there we go, so right, 6,000 and change. So a lot of the news on the Bitcoin ETF is on YouTube all over the place, and every time there's, I guess, lack of positive news on a Bitcoin ETF getting passed, whether they say delayed or rejected, you know, the Bitcoin goes down, right? But why is Bitcoin not going down today, even though there was supposedly a $35 million loss from somebody who tried to gamble and got scammed, right? Because the institutions are buying up Bitcoin, right? So if you go here, they're buying up Bitcoin, so it's really not going down lower than 6,000. And they've been, I think they're picking up slowly, so they don't want the price to go all the way up right away, but they're picking it up slowly so they can create their Bitcoin ETF. You can't create a Bitcoin ETF without having the Bitcoin, so they're constantly accumulating the Bitcoin so that they can create an ETF. That's what I think they're doing. All these people who've been saying that Bitcoin is, you know, worthless, it doesn't have any intrinsic value, they're actually buying it at a discount rather than buying it at, you know, $10,000 to $20,000, right? So let's go back to the Bitcoin chart here. Now we have until sometime in the first quarter of 2019, Bitcoin ETF will likely get passed by the SEC, especially the one that's backed by CBOE, right? The CBOE is going to put insurance on their ETF just in case something goes wrong with Bitcoin. They're going to assure people whoever buys their ETF will be guaranteed that there will be no more fraudulent type scam kind of thing that we tend to hear in the news. So what happens to Bitcoin at $6,300 once Bitcoin ETF passes? Well, let's just say that we can expect to see a move from here to here in the initial phase. I think there would be so much hype that it would do something like this, right? I don't have the paid version of TradingView, so I can't draw any line or anything like that, but it's most likely going to do very similar to what this did. You know, it's probably going to go boom right back up to at least 12,000. Let's say a conservative estimate of 12 to 15,000 in Bitcoin, right? So what should you be doing in the meantime? Which coins should we be buying? Bitcoin, obviously, you know, pick up some Bitcoin, pick up some Ethereum. Let's see, Stellar Lumens is a good one. I don't know about Ripple yet, but you know, at 28 cents, that's pretty safe. But I don't like XRP because it is not a decentralized type of coin. So I'm staying away from it. Bitcoin Cash, I'm staying away from that one too. EOS, you know, like if you want to buy for $4, that's a pretty good price, $4.67. And Litecoin too, probably should become, you know, a couple of $100s once the Bitcoin ETF passes. So a lot of choices that you have. Monera's another good one. Tron, okay, you know, only 2 cents, right? IOTA. These are all coins that people in the crypto community know quite well, right? All of these coins in the top 20, I would say, they know these coins pretty well. This one, Tezos, it just kind of ran up. Now it's at $1.23. I'm not familiar with this one, but I keep hearing Tezos here and there. Zcash, you know, I think this is going to be one of those blue chip coins down the line for privacy coins. Omise Go will be an interesting commerce type of coin. We'll see what happens. VeChain 2, 0x, that's a decentralized exchange that's coming out. I think this is a good one too. VeChain, not familiar with VeChain too much, but it is in the top, you know, 30. And you go on and on, right? Quantum, List, Decred, Bitcoin Gold. I'm not familiar with Bitcoin and some of the others down the line. Dogecoin, everybody knows, right? Digibyte and Dogecoin, people know quite well, and they're in the pennies. And this is not even a penny, but you know, they do have a lot in circulation, so keep that in mind. So some of my viewers are from my other, you know, the gold and silver channel. So you might be following this from time to time, but if you're brand new to this channel and you still have not got into cryptocurrencies, I left some links down below so you can open up your Coinbase account, your Binance account, and I'll see if I can leave a link for Bittrex. I think it's open to the public now, so get your accounts ready. There's also another one called Abra, right? Let me see if I can find Abra for you. So this is the Abra wallet, monthly newsletter. No, we don't want that. It is only for your tablet or your mobile device, any kind of smartphone, where you could buy cryptocurrency with your bank account or American Express card. I think you get to buy up to $200 of cryptocurrencies a day with your American Express card. So I'll leave a link down below for this, but you know, like, you got to be using your mobile device to be able to download the app. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know down below in the comments. Some of you who are new and still not sure what to do with cryptocurrencies, you know, a lot of things, it depends on where you live, you know, whether you have access to some of these exchanges. I think you'll be okay, but if you have any questions, just leave them down below. All right, and also let me know what you guys would like to hear in these videos, what kind of topics you want me to cover, because there's so many things that we can cover, and there's always something going on every single day with cryptocurrencies. So I'll try and keep it narrowed down to what you guys want to hear. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you guys later.